Welcome traders, my name is Tomasz Wiśniewski, I'm a Chief Analyst in Alpari Research and Analysis, and welcome to a daily analytical report, so our day-to-day meeting where we discuss the situation on the forex market, on commodities and on indexes. Yesterday we got some nice movements, today as well, so finally we are getting rid of the low volatility, low liquidity from the Christmas time. Yesterday we got attractions from Janet Yellen, and also today at night we get some nice movements on Australian dollar because of the data from their job market. What Janet Yellen did, she helped euro, she helped dollar. Her speech was seen as hawkish. I will tell you details in a second. Yesterday we also had interest rate decision from Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar was much weaker after that, but the rate remained unchanged. Also what happened is traders are waiting for Mario Draghi today. We have an interest rate decision and also press conference from ECB from Mario Draghi. Market is not expecting any major changes in the policy of ECB, but recently we got CPI data, which came according to expectations, came the same as expectations, and is showing that inflation is slowly picking up in Eurozone, which is helping Euro to go higher, because we don't see an opportunity for a further stimulus, which usually sends Euro lower. So if those actions are finally helping Euro, are helping Eurozone, Euro is going higher. Let me show you the calendar now. What we have on the calendar is data from yesterday. As you can see, CPI from Eurozone is here and came exactly like expectations. We also had CPI from United States, also the same as expectations, and a decision from Bank of Canada. But the real game changer was a speech from Janet Yellen, which is seen as hawkish. Why hawkish? Well, Janet Yellen, I will tell you, just give me a second. I want to find details for you. She was proposing a steeper rate path. She also highlighted the dangers of allowing the economy to overheat. So this was seen as a hawkish statement from Janet Yellen. So American dollar got much stronger recently, but not to every currency, because if we look, for example, on Australian dollar is back, is stronger again to American dollar. Why is that? Because of this data seen late at night. We had an employment change from Australia, which came better than expected, and we got an upswing on Australian dollar, which I will show you in a second. For today, as you can see, in 40 minutes, ECB interest rate decision. remember about the press conference, because the rate decision itself, well, is nothing big. The most important thing is press conference. That will be that will happen in hour and 25 minutes. Let's see how those fundamentals, how they affected the markets. Stronger dollars and silver and gold much lower. Let me show you that. Maybe we can start with gold first, because there is an interesting technical setup on gold. What we are having here, and actually, let me show you the calendar. It will happen in 40 minutes, interest rate decision. So it won't happen on our daily analytical report, but as I said, the press conference is more important than the decision itself. Okay, coming back to the charts, this is gold. Gold, you know, that has a fantastic time recently, and from the 23rd of December, we had only bullish days apart from one, which happened on 6th of January. So a very good time for gold, but finally retracement happened, and we were telling you that this is the place where the retracement can happen. Many people were saying that the potential resistance is here, because there's this horizontal resistance created by those supports, but we highlighted area higher here on 38.2 Fibonacci level, but also on a correction quality, because here is this correction from $1,240 to $1,340, so $100 correction almost, and here is also $100 correction from 1,120 to 1,120, right? $100 corrections on gold, correction equality pattern, which is very popular, especially on New Zealand dollar. If you would look on the New Zealand dollar charts, this correction equality pattern happens very often. I will show you a few examples on this daily analytical report anyway. So we got 38.2 Fibonacci level and a bearish engulfing. It's not the typical bearish engulfing, because for the bearish engulfing we would have to see this second candlestick closing a little bit lower, like here. They didn't manage to overlap, to engulf the first candlestick entirely, but still this shows a major reversal on those levels, right? You can see that here, major reversal, which can be dangerous. That can be take profit action. But as you can see from the chart right now, traders are not so pessimistic. They are retracing that movement now a little bit. It doesn't look like a major reversal. If they will manage to hold the price at the end of the day above $1,200, that will be a good sign for buyers. So definitely positive sign for buyers. If they will be able to hold the price above this horizontal support on $1,200 per ounce. So we are still positive on gold. We were expecting at least, not a major reversal, but at least take profit action on those levels. So this is not a surprise for us. Everything is going according to the plan. And in our opinion, sentiment stays bullish here. Silver also, it happened on a very on a crucial support, on a crucial resistance. As you can see, we bounced from a very important support and we stopped on a very important resistance, right? It was a resistance here, here after the breakout. It was a support here and here after the breakout. It was a resistance here, here, and is a resistance now. If we compare that to gold, here we have a bit of a deeper reaction because the price after the bounce from this level is following this signal, and as long as the price stays below this level, the sentiment on silver is negative, right? And on gold it's positive, and on silver, in our opinion, is negative. It doesn't happen very often. But in my opinion, it's happening right now on this instrument. I said that dollar gained strength, but gave it back on the pair with Australian dollar. So what happened is, as you can see, this downswing caused by Janet Yellen. Maybe let me show you H1 charts. This is this downswing caused by Janet Yellen, and we went under a very important support. Is this support really important? Yes, it is. It was a support here in October. It was a support in November after the breakout. It was a resistance in December and in January. So as you can see, very important. After the breakout, we had a comeback, but this now can be considered as a false breakout. Together with the false breakout, we have a positive data from Australia, and now the price is advancing higher. Also, relatively high price of the gold. If you see today's price action here, gold is resistance. Gold is resistant to the sell signal created on this level. So it also supports Australian dollar, which is highly correlated with the price of the gold, which you know because we are telling you that from the beginning of the year. Since we wrote our outlook for 2017, which was sent to our Nigerian clients, right? So what we're having here is a false breakout of the support. There's definitely an uptrend here. There is a positive sentiment on this instrument, and the price is advancing higher. Actually, I would like to check something. If there is a correction equality pattern, let me change the color and here. Here, here, okay? So, look at that, this correction. To be precise, 83 pips. This one, 70 pips. This one, 70. And this one, 75, right? So 4 more or less the same corrections in a row. Also an uptrend here. So as long as we stay above this uptrend, this uptrend line, the sentiment here is definitely positive. We are advising our traders to go short when we broke from this wedge. The price fell nicely. The price stopped on an important support created by the lows from May and bounced back. This bounce is beautiful from the technical point of view because it has 4 more or less the same corrections in a row, and they are protecting the uptrend. Here, 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 3 contacts, 4 contacts, right? So Along with the false breakout here, this is definitely a positive signal for buyers. Let me show you another instrument, which is cable, British pound to American dollar. I told you that this retracement from yesterday is not so dangerous as it looked like. We are talking about that somewhere here. That I told you that it didn't even retrace 38.2 Fibonacci level. They finally did, and that was the end. You can see it's another example how 38.2 Fibonacci level can be important on many instruments, on many time frames, right? You had a correction which stopped exactly on 38.2, like here. And now the price is advancing higher. As long as we stay below this resistance and above this support, so between blue and green area, the sentiment is neutral, right? We more or less have a side trend, but with slightly bigger chances for a bullish breakout here. Euro to Australian dollar. Finally, we got a breakout. This was beautiful descending triangle formation, which I showed you recently. And as descending triangle in a downtrend, because there is a downtrend, descending triangle in a downtrend is a sell signal. And that's what's happening. We are aiming those lows from 15th of December. In the long-term situation, the price should aim this support. To the support we still have 270 pips, so I wouldn't be surprised if the price get there anytime soon. And look how this support is important for the price. It was respected in 2013, 2014, 2015, and there are chances that it will be respected in 2017, right? Because it was important almost in every year for the last 4 years, and the gravity is strong here, and most probably we will see the price there. Trend is negative. It's a good occasion to sell. Euro to American dollar. Here's also kind of correction equality. It's not very popular on euro dollar. It happens on pair with New Zealand dollar, right? 100 pips, 100 pips, 100 pips, 95 pips, right? But still, the price is making higher highs and higher lows, and the sentiment on euro dollar is positive. I know, as always, I know it's important instrument for you. You like your euro dollar. I don't. I think there are much better instruments to trade than euro dollar. There are instruments which are more technical than euro dollar, and in my opinion, traders should focus on those instruments. New Zealand dollar to American dollar, instrument which loves correction equalities. Those two are the same, but look at that here, and I think this one was similar. No, it was not, but still to the same correction. Oh, and this one here. And now those upswings, 360 pips, 360 pips. How big was those corrections? 380. So actually what I could do is look at that. Delete delete, delete, and here, was there, here, here, right? The price is making very similar waves. Those are bearish corrections around 360 pips, and those are bullish corrections around 360 pips. New Zealand dollar loves that. And as you can see, this place was the resistance. As long as we stay below, the sentiment is neutral. We cannot say it's negative because the price broke the neckline. Also, price managed to come back above this trend line, which puts this as a false breakout. So the sentiment here is neutral right now. If the price will manage to beat that resistance, the sentiment will be positive. American dollar to Canadian dollar. Here, yesterday reaction destroyed a very nice technical setup. That is why I said it's dangerous to trade on Canadian dollar, and you should expect a big volatility. And that's what happened. The big volatility came. How big was this movement? 200 pips. Not straight away, obviously, if you will see like that. It was supported by, well, first, the initial reaction was positive for Canadian dollar, but after that the price spiked. It was also fueled by Janet Yellen, and now you can see the price significantly higher, right? And the sentiment here is positive back again. It was negative because we broke the lower line of the flag, and now the price went significantly higher. American dollar to Swiss franc, what we're having here is a comeback to this horizontal support. Here, this comeback is supported by kind of a head and shoulder formation here. Right, we can say that this is a neckline, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Price is making higher, lower lows and lower highs, and in my opinion they will get to this horizontal support soon, which creates an opportunity for 120 pips. The next instrument is Canadian dollar to Japanese yen, where we are having this rectangle. As you can see, this rectangle, traders see this rectangle on the market because it was a support here, defended with a V-shaped retracement. V-shaped retracement usually lead to the movement in the opposite direction, right? So we had a defense, V-shaped retracement, and now the price should continue to go up. But if it will decline, this will create a selling opportunity. So actually my idea for a sell stop order below that support is looking better right now, because once they will break those lows, I think that will be a trigger for a sell-off here, and I would like to be in this sell-off. Euro to Norwegian krone, still waiting here in a pennant below a resistance. Now the price is advancing a little bit lower. Euro to Canadian dollar, Our idea for this position was short. As you can see, Canadian dollar got weaker yesterday, which is destroying this idea a little bit. But still, sell signal is not dead. Let me change the color. Sell signal is not dead as long as we stay in this pennant. Pennant is a trend continuation pattern, so there are high chances that we'll see a trend continuation here, so a breakout of the lower line of this formation, right? Obviously, euro, this pair, every pair with euro will be affected by the ECB rate decision and press conference. Before we'll talk about Brent and DAX, let me finish with the currency market. On the currency market, I do have euro to British pound for you. What are you seeing here? Long-term situation, right? This is a head and shoulder formation. Head almost touched horizontal resistance here. This creates an opportunity for a breakout of the neckline. Breakout of this horizontal support. Let me change the color. As you can see, we are fighting for this support. Here, up, down, up, down. I think that now more relevant is this neckline here than this horizontal support. But still, that would be nice to see the price closing below this support, which would increase the chances for a breakout here. And American dollar to Polish zloty here. American dollar stronger. How the situation looks in the long term. Okay, we had a symmetric triangle. We had a bullish breakout in November. Now we do have a correction, and look where the price bounced. They bounced on the upper line of the symmetric triangle, which is not a surprise, right? There's also a fight for this horizontal resistance right now. If they will manage to go back above this resistance, this will be the false breakout and a strong buy signal. If they will manage to close below this resistance and maybe go below this upper line of the triangle, that will create a sell signal on this instrument. At the end, let's check oil. Didn't change much actually. The price went down a little bit yesterday. Dollar was stronger, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline. Trend line was broken as we expected yesterday, and we wrote on our analysis for investing.com. But still, we are above the neckline and above the horizontal support, so sell signal is not complete. Sell signal on this instrument, on oil, on Brent oil, is not full. It will be full once we will manage to go below this support here. And DAX is resistant. Indexes are not very interesting recently. Side trend, boring side trend. Not much is happening. Here, rectangle, boring rectangle, false breakout from one side. Here, false breakout from the other side. If you're trying to find a decent trading occasion on indexes, I would like to tell you to look somewhere else, to look on currencies, to look on commodities, because those instruments are more technical right now and they have higher volatility, and you should be satisfied with those instruments. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching daily analytical report. Keep in mind that trading and investment in financial markets involves an element of risk. Thanks very much, and now a short break, and after that we'll have a webinar about technical analysis. Thanks guys, and goodbye.